What's up, everybody? Thank you for joining me this week. I'm really excited you joined me because not only am I bringing you a great story about Silent Hill that we will get into in a moment, this is our new format. This is how we're going to be doing videos from now on, all from my desk, at least mostly from my desk. And it should be able to create a faster work process for me so I could keep putting out videos, being able to come to my desk, start recording things. Right now I'm using the headset, so the audio is not like where I want it to be at all. But I'm going to be getting a new mic here pretty soon. We're going to be doing it like this for now. And let's get into today's story. Now, of course, you're fans of Geeks Between Worlds. You know that last year we put out a video talking about how I would like the company Konami to come out and support the Switch with all of their great titles, how I wanted their franchises playable on the Switch. And since then, that has actually came to light. Konami has been putting more stuff on the Switch. We got the Contra collection, we got the Castlevania collection, and we have an upcoming title, Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist, I believe it's called, something along those lines, but that's coming to Switch here pretty soon as well. And I am really excited because I mentioned two other franchises last year that I wanted to come to Switch. That's Metal Gear Solid and Silent Hill. I was talking about how it'd be perfect to pump these games out around October. You know, a Halloween franchise, Silent Hill, creating a big return to the market and most importantly to a new generation. Which brings me to the relevant topic, and that is that Game Rant published an article about how Konami has renewed Silent Hill's trademark. We're going to get into what that means, and we're actually going to go to the article. I believe if you're a Silent Hill fan, you should just check it out real quick. Game Rant's always a good source of news that I check out a decent amount. So now, as you know, I did say renewing a trademark, so that could mean a bunch of things, right? Let's go over to the article real quick. And now we're going to check this out. So Konami has renewed the Silent Hill trademark. And it's been years since Konami has released a game in the Silent Hill series, with the last entry being an unfortunate entry in the company's pachinko lineup. But it could be planning something fairly soon, as a new trademark suggests that the franchise might be making a return. Okay, so just right there, you could tell that this goes back to Konami just making pachinko games, you know, Metal Gear Solid, all of their trademarks becoming pachinko lines. They make a lot of money from pachinko machines, so that's kind of what they're referring to right there. And as we said, with a new trademark, this could mean a number of things. It continues on by saying an application filed over on the Government of Canada page shows a clear filing for Silent Hill by Konami Digital Entertainment Company back on July 25th, 2019. That was just like 3 weeks ago. Now, where this paragraph goes next is pretty interesting. It says, though it doesn't state specifically what the trademark is in regards to, it does show it's related to video games. The listing also suggests computer games and conducting computer game competitions, though Silent Hill releases have been solo affairs for the most part. Okay, so unwrapping that, conducting computer game competitions. Before that, it says video games and computer games. I'm sure that's very common when they're doing video game trademarks. They're probably putting all those types of contingencies in there, I would say. But conducting computer game competitions, could you think of an online type of Silent Hill game? I don't know about that. I feel like this may be more of just like a, hey, if we decide to do that with this series in the next 5 years, we would have already filed for that trademark and it's covered. So maybe that's just why they say that. They may not have an actual online game ready for us, but who knows? Maybe the next Silent Hill game is going to be online and it'll be called Silent Hill Survive. Yay. So now you're thinking of a lot of things right now. You're thinking of a new Silent Hill. You're thinking of Silent Hill on Switch, which is what I want. And you're also thinking of Silent Hill, the online game that would probably fail. But you probably want it anyway. Nevertheless, let's bring those expectations down. Okay? Let's keep reading the Game Rant article. All right. So now, as it says, before you get all excited at the return of Silent Hill, there's one thing to keep in mind. This could simply just be a filing to ensure that the franchise stays in Konami's hands. Even though that we've gotten a lot of Konami support on the Switch recently, this could still be just what this is. I'm over here talking out of my ass. You're listening, hoping for some Switch Silent Hill online bad game that you're never going to get. But nevertheless, that it also says that the previous trademark was set to expire on December 6th of this year, so the publisher may just be making sure that it doesn't expire anytime soon. So I mean, that's probably what this is. I wouldn't expect the world, but I'm going to say that if there is a chance of you getting a Silent Hill game, it's going to be happening within the next year or maybe year and a half or so, right? I mean, we could get the surprise announcement of Silent Hill dropping this year, and that would be very welcome, especially if they hit the Halloween date. Like, that would be great. Make sure that it comes out before Luigi's Mansion. You do not want to compete with Luigi's Mansion. I would say probably come out around like maybe, I don't know, like October 14th, 15th. I don't know. If I'm a betting man, I'm betting on it. Just because I want it, I want to breathe it into this existence. I feel like the first video that we made about the Silent Hill and Metal Gear, there's also rumors about the Metal Gear coming to Switch, which, I mean, if that's true and they announce Metal Gear, then, I mean, guys, Silent Hill is all they have to bring at that point, right? Like, that's their next big franchise that they would want to bring to the Switch. Obviously, these titles aren't just for the Switch. I'm making it about the Switch because that's what I want to experience these games on again. But it would obviously come to PS4 and Xbox One as well. And preferably, I mean, if we're going to, let's get out of this article real quick. If we're talking about how I want these games to come out, roll out onto the Switch, the PS4, the Xbox One, I'm thinking maybe like a 2-game bundle, Silent Hill 1 and 2 as a bundle, right, for like $30. It'll probably be $40, but $30 is what I would be down with. I think that's a good price. And then I think that you sell 3 on its own for 20, maybe 25. I mean, you could probably go for 30 because it's on the Switch, and it seems like a lot of developers do, especially if you make a physical release. But then I want them to bring Silent Hill for the Room. That game is one of the weirdest Silent Hill titles ever. It is a very claustrophobic effect. I feel like it would be really good on the Switch, especially if it's one of those games you're playing in handheld on your bed, you know what I mean, late at night, feeling creepy pasta coming on, and, just if you haven't played Silent Hill for the Room, this is the reason why Silent Hill needs to come back. Even though you have a lot of bad will with Kojima and what you did with the Silent Hill PT demo and how that game was canceled and Metal Gear, you're not releasing Metal Gear again, which was like a big mistake. You're releasing Silent Hill, which that whole franchise isn't exactly connected with Kojima. You're able to release that game and have people enjoy it for what it is, and if you release it around October, then people are going to play it just for content creation. That's what horror games do best in this day and age, and you're able to make a game for the whole next generation that could be consumed whether they're playing it or whether they're watching their favorite streamer play it. So that concludes what I'm talking about Silent Hill for today. Tell me in the comments below which Silent Hill game you want to come on the Switch. If you could only pick one, which Silent Hill game would you want to play on your Switch or PS4, Xbox One? That's fine. Thanks for watching. Follow, subscribe, do all that shit. Press all the buttons. Ding the bells. Okay? Subscribe, watch, share. Come on, share the love. Let's get Silent Hill into this world. Breathe it out again, okay? Let's get people talking about Silent Hill. Bye.